Now, in Grand Theft Auto Online, there's close to a dozen businesses and properties that you can buy in order to make money in the game. And in this video, I'm going to be going over, in no particular order, best businesses you can buy as a new player. So let's go ahead and just jump right into it. First on my list will have to be the Autoshop. You can buy the cheapest Autoshop for $1.6 million. The Autoshop comes with Autoshop contracts, which sort of act like mini heists with 2 setups and a finale. And it takes about 20 minutes to do the setups and the finale altogether. And you make between $160,000 to $180,000 with each contract. The Union Depository contract, however, pays out $300,000. Doing these contracts can profit you up to $500,000 an hour. You can also make money with the Auto Shop by finding exotic export vehicles. Now, exotic export vehicles usually spawn around the map at random, so you'll usually see this blue dot that indicates that it's spawned next to you. You can just go to it, you drive it to the docks, and you sell it for $20,000. And you get 10 of these a day. And you can find the list of exotic export vehicles in your auto shop on this blackboard right here. Now, if you buy 2 vehicle lifts for the auto shop, you can mod and deliver customer vehicles and net profit $6,000 for each delivery after paying the service fee. Up next on the list will have to be the agency. Now, the agency is more on the expensive side, the cheapest agency being a little over $2 million. With the agency, the best way to make money off it is the Dr. Dre contract that pays out $1 million. And there's no cooldown for it either. And the missions for the Dr. Dre contract are mind-numbingly easy. However, it does take an hour and a half to finish all the missions leading to the finale. So you'll be making $1 million every 1 hour and 30 minutes with the agency by doing just the Dr. Dre contract. Another way you can make money with the agency is by doing security contracts. These are free roam missions you can start up from your agency's office, and they pay between $30,000 to $70,000 depending on RNG. One security contract I would say to avoid at all costs, the asset protection security contract, because all you do in that mission is fight off waves of enemies for 10 minutes, and at that time you could have been doing another security contract in the span of 10 minutes. So I would say avoid asset protection. All the other ones are pretty straightforward and simple though, so I would say not to avoid the other one. But I will say that asset protection is a big waste of time. Another way you can make money by owning an agency is by doing payphone hits. You call up Franklin and you request to do a payphone hit. You can do these every 10 minutes. If you do the assassination bonus, you'll make up to $40,000. In total, if you do just payphone hits for an hour straight, you can make up to $240,000 an hour. But if you combine payphone hits with a headhunter, client jobs, and a security contract, you can make up to $480,000 an hour. Up next being the Acid Lab. Now, the Acid Lab is the most profitable passive business in the game, but is also probably the most complicated one to set up, so let me explain. You get the Acid Lab by completing the 6 first dose missions. If you're a new player, Ron will give you a call, and then you'll have to go to the gas station over here in Sandy Shores to start off the first mission. And then you go down here by the casino in the city, where you do the rest of the missions. And they're pretty straightforward. They don't pay that much. You're not doing the missions for the payout. You're doing the missions for the free Acid Lab you get. Because once you complete the 6th mission, then Acid Lab will be here at the Freak Shop. And then you start up a mission where you go to a rival Acid Lab and you steal their supply. Then you go to the Freak Shop and you pay this NPC here, Mutt. You pay him $700,000 to convert the Brickade 6x6 into the Acid Lab. Then if you want to unlock the upgrades for the Acid Lab to make the max amount of profit, you then have to do 10 Dax Fooligan missions by calling Dax up on your phone to unlock the production speed upgrade. These missions pay out $50,000 each, but they have a 1 hour cooldown, which is pretty ridiculous. But the money you earn from these 10 Dax Fooligan missions will cover the upgrade. And once you do all that, all you gotta do from there is just buy supplies for your Acid Lab, and Mutt will produce your product. And if you come to this table, you can boost the speed of how fast the acid will produce. And in the span of 2 hours, you'll have a full Acid Lab. And you only have to like resupply, I think, twice. But yeah, after 2 hours, your Acid Lab will be ready to sell for $330,000. Or if you sell in a full 30-player lobby, you can make $560,000 with an Acid Lab sale. You also get a 5% bonus by just changing the name of your acid, which you can do through the interaction menu. And with these sale missions, there's 3 different types of sale missions. There's the ambush mission with the cops, there's a mission where you drop them off at separate locations, and then there's the paperboy mission where you just throw in and bin. And these missions are pretty easy, and it's only one sale vehicle, kind of like nightclub sale. So I would say this is a pretty good business, especially since you basically get it for free. Now, last on my list, everybody saw this one coming, the Kasaka. Even after 4 years, of being in GTA Online, and even after all the nerfs and cooldowns, the Cayo Perico heist is still the best way to make money in GTA Online. To start this heist, you have to meet Miguel Majorazo at the music locker at the casino, and then you can buy the Kasaka for $2.2 million on the Warsock website. And then you do the scope out for Cayo Perico and complete the heist. And you can do this heist completely solo, and depending on the loot the RNG gives you, you can make between $1.1 to $1.8 million. There is a 2.5 hour cooldown, however, to do this heist solo, but if you do this heist with friends, cooldown is actually 48 minutes, so it's actually pretty profitable. Now, you're not going to be making like a $1.7 million every hour like you used to be able to, but still making $1 million in an hour with a really simple heist is still pretty worth it, and it's still probably the best ways to make money in GTA Online, and the fastest way to make money. But granted, there is that big $2.2 million paywall. Now, if you guys did go enjoy this video, found it informative and helpful, a like and a comment will be appreciated. Subscribe to the channel. And yeah, with all that out of the way, I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Take care, everybody.